Hi everybody. Next stage is getting the station area ready. First thing I've got to do really is get these retaining walls all the way around. So in this vid I'll show you how I did it and the result. Well, it's me Friday off again, so I thought I'd do a bit more. I'm actually going to do these retaining walls out of plaster cast, which go all the way along there, round the bend, and then right over there. This area over here, excuse my camera work, this is actually off my old layout, so it's actually fixed on a board, so I can actually take that out if I get any derailments at the back. So it'll go right round to here, so it's quite a distance. Now somebody asked me how I actually managed to curve it. Well, it's quite simple. I've got one there that I've made earlier in the corner, and this is one I've just made. So obviously all I do is just put something in the middle of the mould, weight each side. I let it just slightly go off first and then put something under the mould, and it'll hopefully be the correct curve for the curve over here where the drill is, just behind the drill. So once I've done that, then I can start actually working on the station area. So we'll see how we go. Right, well, I've put another 7 pieces of the retaining wall in. And now I'm going to take this out of the mould, see if it has curved. Oh, and I've just snapped it. The good thing about plaster is nothing's ever lost. So if I glue that up, as you can see, it's got a nice curve on it. There we go. Hopefully I've remedied it. Bit of glue down the middle, and it has got that curve in it. Cock-ups always happen. Just have to sort them out. Now I've got a problem over here. On the other side I used one of these Pico bridge supports. Obviously that's not going to look long enough. Now what I have got, I don't know where I got this from, but obviously a job lot somewhere off eBay, is a couple of these supports, and I think that would be long enough. To support the track above. So a bit of fiddling and see if we can get it to fit. Right, by the tunnel entrance, I've had to move the bus wires, as you can see, and pull the track out from the wall a bit so I can actually fit that bridge in. Then I have to do the same what I did with the other tunnel and put a back in, stone back. So hopefully by the time the bridge is up, it will just look like a big tunnel entrance. I'm just dismantling this bridge. It just shows how old it is. Up here we've got Triang R78. Then we've got Rovex scale models, made in England, which doesn't very rarely happen nowadays, with a plastic moulding. So it must be a few years old. To fit this new bridge in, I've had to take the droppers off, move the track in a bit, and then I'll have to solder them back down. Over here now, that'll actually be the tunnel entrance there. I put that bit of wood at the back so I can kind of like put a bit more walling in there so you don't see just a hole where the engine's going in and out. And then over here I'm just doing the pavement area. It's coming together slowly. That tunnel entrance, I've just chopped a piece of plaster down, and obviously I want to check that my longest counter isn't going to touch, which it doesn't. But that's just mostly hidden anyway. Right, so I've done the wall from that tunnel entrance there all the way around. It just needs a bit more filling and painting. I've resoldered the bus wire, so I've got power now. And as you can see, I've put a bit of walling at the back of the tunnel entrance so it looks like it's a continuous wall. Now here I've got a problem with, I've got points over here, so I'm going to have to kind of like make a lift out section for this bit of wall. But before that I can do that, I need to fit the bridge, and before I can fit the bridge I need to ballast, and before I can ballast I need to get the paint to dry. So there we go. So it's just a nice steady process. Just to show you how easy they are to repair, that's the curved one that I cracked in the mould. So I've glued it back up, and you can hardly see where the crack was. So you don't lose everything if you break something in the moulds. That's the old Triang bridge fitted. I think that's come out quite well. It'll probably need weathering. So for this final bit of retaining wall going running right along here, I've got a problem over here. With me having points here, the track, if I put the retaining wall straight up here, the coaches will catch it. So I'm going to put a bit of wood on here, bring this wall out a little. And then I might have to angle the wall coming out here and put a tunnel entrance in that way. Right, just measuring up the lift out section. To do this I'm actually going to use the glue gun, hopefully to be stronger than any other sort of adhesive. So I've put the floor down, and that's going to actually come up with the walls as well. So we'll have a go. Right, so that's the glued it. Now I've actually done it in two sections. So there's one section, and I've cut a piece of polystyrene up there to fill that gap in. So now I should have easy access to cleaning the track and if anything derails. So now it's a matter of filling everything and painting it. So that's the last bit of the retaining wall done, finished. So it now starts right at the piddly yard, coming all the way around here. This is going to be the station now, this is my next project. Coming right round to there. So it's taken me a lot longer than I thought it would. But that's the thing about modelling, you just never know. Okay, well thanks for watching. I hope it was of some interest to you. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.